Symbolism is all over the place. It's in the movies and TV shows that you watch, it's in the books you read, and it's even in your day-to-day life. So today we're going to take a closer look. In order to understand symbolism, first you have to understand what a symbol is. So a symbol is an object that stands for something deeper than its literal meaning. So when an author is using a symbol, he or she's trying to get across some deeper message than just that object's literal meaning. That object is representing something more. So, for instance, a dove often stands for peace or for hope. Or perhaps you're reading a poem and the poet's talking about this beautiful rose that has this deep, vibrant red and this rich, deep scent, but then it has these thorns that prick you. Well, if you think of the rose as a symbol for something deeper, the poet is really talking about love and how it's beautiful and wonderful, but sometimes it hurts with those thorns. Authors will also use colors as symbols. For instance, if there's a lot of description with black or dark description, perhaps there's a dark sky or a lot of black clothing that may symbolize that death is coming. And sometimes objects can represent different things depending on the context in which they are used. So, for instance, a fire could be positive and could represent inspiration or knowledge or new life. However, it could also have a negative meaning, and maybe it could stand for destruction or hell. So if those are symbols, then what's symbolism? Well, symbolism is just when the author is using symbols, again, an object with a deeper meaning, to give the overall text a deeper meaning, or to help the reader understand the deeper meaning. So let's come back to the symbol of fire. I know many of you have read The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. So Katniss in The Hunger Games is referred to as the girl on fire all throughout the book, and she's also frequently associated with fire. Well, Katniss isn't literally on fire. The fire is a symbol. Katniss is a spark and has new ways of thinking about things that could forever change Panem. So you're almost ready to finish gathering blue. The color blue is a symbol in this novel. And don't go back looking at the color chart. The answer is not on there. But the color blue is a symbol. So I want you to think about it. Kira lives in this awful community. People are cruel to each other. They put their children in pens. The council edifice is stealing talents from children to shape the future they want. So basically everything's awful. But she yearns for blue, which is not in this community. Matt brings her blue from yonder. So in the last two chapters, in chapters 22 and 23, I want you to pay attention to how this place that has blue, yonder, how that place is described. What's it like there? And think about if Kira's yearning for that, what might blue represent in this book?